Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be Serral and Classic from the Esports World Cup. Top right, it is Serral. Bottom left, it is Classic. We love this guy. We love both of these guys, man. Serral's been so good for so long, so is Classic. Kind of leveled up recently. I think Classic is playing better than he has in a long time. Serral's still kind of just the same Serral here at the high level. Extractor tricking at 15. Supply is our guy Serral, as Circ players like to do ever since the hatchery was reduced in cost to 2,275 minerals. 2,075 minerals as a hatchery would make Zerg lose every single game ever for the rest of all time, which I think Protoss and Terran would be okay with. They are talking about a new patch, right? There's a new PTR. They released something where they made some changes, especially to Storm, where they made it do less damage over time, less damage per second, but for a longer time. And people are like, why? And then they made the Storm area bigger. I don't even know, man. It feels like the Blizzard intern that works on StarCraft 2 just kind of has a dartboard where he has specific abilities and units and throws darts and goes, oh yeah, let's do this. There's no rationale behind it. I can't think of anything that they're trying to solve here. Apparently, according to Pig, there's the Balance Council, which is made up of pro gamers and, you know, some pro casters and stuff. The Balance Council wasn't even told about this PTR. So it's gotta be the Blizzard intern, man. I don't even know what's going on with this. I don't even know. I have no idea what to tell you. So we might see a change here soon. They might kind of backtrack on that. I don't know. Gate expand, cool. Hatch gas, cool. Fine. Was it a little bit faster than usual? Yes. Was Classic able to block it? No. Hatch coming up, sub 2 minutes. Pretty fancy stuff. We'll see what the third base timing for Serral is. And see when the Stargate comes up here from Classic, what it's going to be out of said Stargate. I think we're going to see... Let's go Oracle. Let's just play it safe here. Oracle Harass is pretty good. Dude. I cast an insanely good game between... Was it Raynor and Hero? I think it might have been Raynor and it might have been Hero. But there is an Oracle that gets 43 kills. 43 kills on Oracle. Like, when's the last time a Zerg unit got 43 kills of any kind? An Ultralisk? Maybe that's happened. A Lurker? Maybe, but... Yeah, we have Colossus getting 50 kills, Immortals getting 50 kills, Oracles getting 50 kills. Any Zerg units at all ever get that cost efficiency? No. Not at all. It's just the way the units are designed, right? Units for Zerg are squishier. It makes sense. Third base coming in sub 3 minutes, by the way. So yeah, we're just setting up for a macro game. Macro and the macro. If you want to link to that game, let me know. It actually might be a Patreon game at patreon.com/FalconPaladin that I posted last week. I can't remember when I posted it or where I posted it, but let me know in the comments if you want to link to that game with the Hero Oracle, and I will get it to you. I read everyone's comment. Thank you for leaving comments. I try to heart them when I see them. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know as well. And behold, Oracle Madness is upon us. Kind of parking out defensively for some reason. Oh, looking to see if there's an Overlord there so they can kill it, but no. The Overlord is over here so the Stalker can kill it. Excellent. Very good. More Oracles are on the way. Third base popping up. Serral's tech is, he's not giving anything away yet. No Roach Warren. He's got Spores in his natural mineral line and his main mineral line. Lings, no way. He's going to get a cancel on this. The Oracle is away. There's only one Adept here. Another Adept comes in, and that's a cancel. That's huge. That's huge. Third base cancel, just barely getting it was Serral. That was very close to not getting the cancel at all. Oracle takes some hits from Queens and has to fall back. This is a good opening. No damage on the Oracle, or no damage from the Oracle on the Zerg units. And a cancel on the third base is pretty massive. Adept's got to come across and try to get something done. Even if they're just killing Lings or killing a couple drones here and there, that would be nice, but it's hard. It's hard to do with Adepts. There are Speedlings out. There are Queens here. The double Oracle finally gets a... Oh my gosh, finally gets a kill. Oh, an Oracle dies. Dude, one drone has died for one Oracle. This is the worst possible opening that Serral could possibly hope for Classic. Roach Warren coming in. Classic not happy about this, obviously. Twilight Council, let's get Charge. Nope, Blink it is. Blink is more malleable, more versatile than the Charge is. Charge is like, well, you go charge lots. Blink means you can defend, you can attack, you can harass, you can do everything with that. Creep Tumor finishing would be nice. And, oh, he kills it just at the last possible microsecond there. And then the Adepts are like, we got to get something done, but that's not ideal. They shoot into the natural base. That's working. Target firing down drones. You don't see this a lot unless you're just, oh, you're desperate. All right, man. So how the first 5 minutes of the game have gone. If Serral doesn't win this game, Class is going to have played one of the better games of his entire life. There's going to be some insane comeback potential here. We're talking about an Oracle that gets 53 kills. We're talking about an Immortal that kills 47 roaches, you know. Stuff like that. Classic stuff that we see all the time. Maybe not at this level as much. Yeah, this is great. Fourth base, Serral's just pleased as punch. Nice Revelation toss down to kill a couple tumors. There's another one here, which is why you have a tertiary tumor available to help spread that creep if the first two die. Psystorm coming in. It's the old boring Psystorm, not the new fancy Psystorm on the PTR, which I'm sure you guys have heard about. My thoughts are, I just need rationale. If you're going to make changes to StarCraft 2, I need you to explain why. They've done such a great job of that. The Balance Council, when they propose a patch, they have reasons. And I don't agree with the reasons all the time. But, you know, it's nice to have some rationale I can argue with. And they're just like, the Blizzard intern sitting out there with his dartboard, or her dartboard, is like, make Storm bigger. Oh, okay, I guess. Make it so tanks can't get abducted anymore. Is that a problem? Like, I will say, I see tanks against Zerg, and how Zerg deals with it is Blinding Cloud. It's not abduct. Sometimes it's abduct. I do see abduct sometimes. But when it comes down to it, Blinding Cloud is used 9 times out of 10. I don't know why abduct is a problem. I don't. So anyway, Ling's running around, a lot of roaches. Oh, Tunneling Claws. Love a good Tunneling Claws. Yeah, this kind of feels like Tunneling Claws is something you do when you're already so far ahead that the Rotos player can't stop whatever stupid strategy you're doing, which is Tunneling Claws today. You do have to have Burrow to make it make any sense. It would be funny for someone to get Tunneling Claws and not research Burrow and be like, why am I not tunneling? Oh, there's a prerequisite here. These roaches are dead, man. They are all dead. These are YOLO roaches. They're like Hellions that YOLO into the base. Yep, dying. There's just their damage output is so low. But into the third base we go. Shield battery dead. Cannon target fire dead. Main base annoying. 4 probes have died. Dude, these roaches suck. Look how bad they are. As far as distractions go, they did distract from this huge attack on the third base. Oh, there's queens up here too. Did he walk? Holy smokes, this queen. Look at this queen path we did by Poop and Creep. Insanely good. So all these roaches died. I think they killed about 4 total probes maybe, but again, they distracted from the third base getting wiped out. So I can't hate them too much. Yeah, I mean, that is just how bad roaches are. I don't like them. These guys sharking through. They can shark under stuff. See, this is better. If you're going to be sneaky with your roaches, you're going to get more done with them. It's just they're so slow, even when they have speed. Oh, he saw. Okay, more than 4 probes this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 probes have died. Another one on this gas is going to die. Oh, Stalker trying to come in, taking bonus damage. Revelation getting tossed down. He knows it was burrowed roaches that came on in here. What a fun game this is. I mean, Classic is dead. Classic is dead. Was it the 4th base that died? Was I calling that the 3rd base the whole time? I sure was. What a dummy. Hey, the 4th base is dead. Roaches. This is not a strategy we see a lot of. What's nice about it, in case you didn't know, when the roaches are burrowed, their HP regen is increased immensely. Look how fast that was to get up to 145 there. So that's one reason to do it. That was actually nerfed a while ago. The health regen used to be massively faster, and then they nerfed it. And I don't know why. The only time I really ever saw that roach harassment being used consistently was in ZVZ. And in ZVZ, everybody can use the roach burrow strategy, so I don't see why they would need to change something that's only really ever used in a mirror matchup, you know? Alright, well, natural base cannons are dead. Crucibles on Paladin. Like I said, this opening game, recalling in the whole army. This base is still not happening. Okay, look, so a 3-basing Protoss is pretty strong, but not when Serral's got, you know, 5 bases he's rocking with and 84 workers, and the income tab looks like this. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's really annoying and kind of frustrating, I think, for Protoss especially, and for Terran, if you don't get any damage done against the Zerg player, and they get a little bit of damage against you, like canceling your 3rd base, then they're just going to be in a position that's going to be so hard to dethrone them. They're high up, ready to rain down fire upon you, and trying to get them off of that position is so difficult. Lurkers coming in, Adrenal on the way here too. I mean, it's a pretty big Protoss army. Gotta admit, Roach Baneling Ravager, maybe not going to get a lot done. High Templar's got the blink. The Stalkers kind of abandoned them. He's just eating these Psy Storms like they don't matter. Making Storms do less damage per second is maybe not the answer to Psy Storm, you guys. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Classic getting up here and successfully taking down the 5th base of the Zerg is a big win for him. He has basically even up the economy count. It's still 80 to 55 workers, but look at these Stalkers. Man, I hate fighting against Stalkers when I'm playing StarCraft 2. I feel like, you know, Lings should be able to kill them. They don't really as well as you want them to. And Roaches suck against them. Ravagers are pretty good, but they don't have a lot of HP. Dude, Classic, no friggin' way. Classic just took down another base of Serral. These Lings get in here, and they do a little bit of damage, which is fancy, I guess. Oh, my goodness. Seismic Spines coming in. Lurkers are here. They've got Revelation available in the form of the Oracle, and there's an Observer with this army, too. This got a lot more serious for Serral all of a sudden, friends. This creep highway is hilarious. Lings and Banes! High Templar using his basic attack. Ooh, an energy recharge on the High Templar. That's cool. Creep getting spread out. We've got ourselves a fleet beacon on the way. Classic just reset this entire game. He walked across the map and killed 2 of Serral's bases, making him a 3-basing Zerg. The main and the natural are the ones that are 2 of them. New base down the right side from Serral to try to replace one of his dead bases, but he's not replacing both of his dead bases. Adaptive Talents is coming in. Tempest's being added on. What's really good against the Lurkers is Tempest. Hydra's in the party here too. First time we're really seeing those. I mean, I guess they're obviously part of the whole Lurker setup. Lurkers and Queens in case the Warp Prism comes back. It is up here getting spotted and sighted by the Overlord. Lings have the Crackling upgrade. They do. There aren't a lot of them. There are only... Okay, there's 50 Lings. There's a substantially fewer number of Lings now. Zealots try to get in here. Lurkers chasing them away. That's a interaction as old as time, man. That's been going on since Brood War, 1998. Lurkers are pretty good against Zealots, historically. Adaptive Talents helps with the unburrow and the reburrow timing. We've got Tectonic Destabilizers on the way. Tempest plays Cracklings on your Nexus. Not something you want to see. If these had maybe a +2 or a +3, he maybe could have shut it down. But as it is, damage on the Nexus anyway. Warp Prism being annoying continually. Army value 127 to 106. Classic has a better army value. Income is... was favoring Classic for a second there too. Dude, Classic has turned this into a game that was entirely in Serral's hands into one where we're evened up. I think Serral could win this game now. I think Classic could win this game now. What a game for your Sunday, by the way. Tap the like button if you're enjoying it. Lings. Okay, now the Nexus is dead. How does he find these angles, man? Wait. Oh, he shield recharged it with the shield battery, saving it. Oh, that was dead. That was dead except for the shield recharge. Incredible stuff there by Classic. Some people don't know You can recharge building shields with shield batteries. You just got to manually tell the shield battery to do it. I don't think they'll do it automatically. Maybe they'll do it with cannons. Oh, Lings wanted that base so bad. Stasis says no. Dude, no way is Classic going to win this game from this point. What a sick hold that was. Lurkers burrowing, immediately eating some Storms because they're stationary targets, and stationary targets are really good targets for Storm, as usual. Tempests, big damage against the Lurkers. No bonus damage or anything, but, you know, they're not getting hit by Lurker Spines when they attack them. That's pretty much good enough. Lings rolling in. They've got Lurkers and Hydras, and they're friends now. Holding desperately. Lurker Spines charging in. They want that Nexus so bad. They're trying to threaten both bases at the same time. They do force Classic to come back and deal with this. Lurkers burrowing in all sorts of weird places. They're very good against Stalkers, man. These Stalkers are getting melted in an alarming way, but not so much that the Lurkers act any actual real damage here. Nexus lives. 3 probes died. Not a huge deal at all. More Tempests, 2 at a time. Immortals coming in. Immortals trade pretty well against Lurkers, though they do take bonus damage from the Lurker Spines. They do a pretty good job crushing through if you have enough Immortals versus a smaller number of Lurks. Coming in again. Good hybrid Skytoss army. By that I mean it's only Tempests. And bonus damage versus the buildings is good on that. Tectonic Stabilizers. Nice abduct. And did he get more Lings in? He got a Lurker in. The Lurker might finish off if he attacks the Nexus. He's trying to kill probes, which I appreciate. But the Nexus dying is bigger than getting this one probe, sir. With all due respect, please. Not gonna. Oh, if he'd been attacking it the whole time, he maybe could have gotten it. But he was distracted. Serral was distracted elsewhere. Lings, do they have a +2 attack yet? No. Are they working on a +2 attack? No. They have a +1. They got a +1. That's about it. These High Templar could be. Yeah, they got a storm. Oh my gosh. Classic's realization and recognition those Lings were there was so good. I might epic tag this game, guys. This is one of the better PvZs I've ever seen. I cannot believe that Classic is doing fine here. He's up 50 supply, 40 supply. Abducting Tempest and sniping them with Hydras is very effective. Very good. Okay, this time, attack the Nexus. 1, 2, 3, 4. The shield battery, healing it as much as it can, but it ran out. It ran out of energy. And one more spine. Yeah, he gets it! Lurker takes down the Nexus. Bonus versus armored helped there a lot. Lurkers against buildings are pretty good. New base coming up from Serral, replanting his whatever that was, 5th base. He is trying to rebuild what he had going on here. I appreciate it, man. This is fantastic. +1 flyer attack is on the way from Classic. These Tempests doing a little bit more damage would be nice. It's a very injured Protoss army right now. Blinding Cloud gets tossed down. Storm on the top side. Storm on the bottom side. Storm everywhere. Popping the cloak on the mothership to help as well. There's one Overseer. Oh, there's more Overseers. So that shouldn't be much of a problem. Trying to warp in some Zealots inside the main base while we're at it. Is Classic going to push the front and warp Zealots in the back. Army value 118 to 80 supply. Classic is up big time. The effectiveness of the Blinding Cloud on the Lurkers is pretty good, though. Zealots do get cleaned out. Hydras respond to the main base. There was an attack down this way, maybe another Lurker, but he got picked out of the ground. It looks like Viper's coming in. He needs more abducting on these Tempests. They're being extremely effective here from Classic today. Lings rolling into yet another base, trying to target as many probes as they can, and burrowing hilariously. Not like Classic doesn't know that you're there, man. Good probe transfer down to the bottom right. Income has been favoring Serral largely over the last 10 minutes of this game. It's only an 18-minute game, so yeah, it makes a lot of sense. More Archons on the way. Nice Revelation tossed down. Storms being dodged. Another Cloaking Shield is popped here, and a Time Warp goes down as well. Storming like crazy here. And I think, yeah, that hatch is dead. Gonna get targeted. One more volley. Bam, hatch down. Big deal. Burrowed Lings are being babysat by a couple Zealots, so I don't think they're going to be able to get much done there at this point. Drones maybe transferring up to this space. It's already oversaturated, but maybe putting them on gas would be good. Serral does both need gas and minerals, as he's pretty broke, but so is Classic. Nobody has any money right now. Classic taking a new base here at the 5 o'clock on ley lines. Gonna try to defend it as much as necessary. Classic's army is just big to deal with. Changeling comes in, gets killed immediately, but gets a good scout off. Again, abduct on these Tempests. Good. I think that was an Oracle that got sniped there. Again, Cloaking Shield gets popped. Overseer gets into Overseer mode, and I think got stormed immediately. They are targeting the Overseer. Smart stuff, man. Resources lost, 22 to 38. Yeah, Storm is good. I guess maybe we're nerfing Storm because it's too good. I don't know. I don't know that Protoss is really that overpowered. I'm not sure that Zerg needs it either. Dude, this hatch is getting hit by Tempest attacks. The drones have to pull out a little bit. Coming through the Time Warp is super annoying. Oh, and Serral with the GG. Classic pulls out the surprise win. Oh, this was a big part of it, sending these Zealots up during all the chaos up north to this base down here where Serral doesn't have anything to defend against it at all. That's the GG timing when he's losing drones down here. Oh. That just goes to show, man. That just goes to show that just because a Zerg doesn't take any damage in the first 5 minutes and cancels a hatch, that you cannot win. What perseverance. What insane perseverance there from Classic. He gets the win in a game that he had no business winning. This Nexus dying was huge. It died twice today, didn't it? Yeah, it died once to the general attack when the roaches were distracting everybody inside the main base, and then it died again after the Lings and the Lurker took it down. So 2 Nexuses down today, but 6 hatcheries killed is a huge number of hatcheries in 20 minutes. Yeah, Hydroling, Bane, Viper, Lurker, pretty good. Not as much of a fan of the Lurkers. I would have liked to see some Corruptors maybe to fight against these Tempests and the Mothership. I know there are Stalkers on the ground. I know there are Archons on the ground, but kind of you have more freedom with the Corruptors to come from different angles. Hydras, they are restricted by ground. Their range isn't as good as maybe you think it is sometimes. Yeah, it doesn't even have creep connecting these 2 bases at the stage of the game, which is nuts. But yeah, this Zealot attack is what really put it in at the end of the day. Ooh, man, that is a fantastic showing. Classic getting the win. Like, can't be happier than that, man. All right, so that is it. That is it for this game. Resources lost. I talked about it a second ago. 42,000 to 24,000 is a massive advantage for Classic there. 51 Hydras died. 30 Lurkers died. They're expensive guys. The Roaches, I mean, the Roaches were a big part of that 4th base dying for Classic. That was huge. But at the end of the day, maybe just didn't get as much done as Classic wanted. The Tempests were amazing. The Tempests were great. He lost 5 Tempests and 7 were still on the field at the end of the game. Mothership doing what it does, which is, I know there's a meme that the Mothership shows up and dies immediately, but this Mothership survived the entire game. I'm actually curious to see how many kills this Mothership has. 8 kills on a Mothership is not bad. Not bad at all. Tempest, 8 kills. Tempest, 14 kills. Tempest, 4 kills. Yeah, man. Tempest's putting in work. That Immortal's got 7. Archon's got 7. Immortal's got 8. High Templar's got 7. Beautiful. Good game. Really good game. And that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Sunday cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.